Ladies and gentlemen, the following feature contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, representing the faces of fear and from the kingdom of Tonga, the Barbarian.
I want to remind the fans that we have all the information concerning the Great American Bash coming up next week. The event will be held on June the 16th. That's a Sunday. In Baltimore, the Baltimore Arena. We'll have more on the card and more on that great event coming up in 1 week's time here from the Disney MGM studio, the Worldwide Arena, as we go back to our ring announcer.
His opponent from Sarasota, Florida, Macho Man Randy Savage.
They should call him Nutso Man.
And if I were you, Brain, I would watch what I'd say about the Macho Man Randy Savage. He may come right over here to our broadcast location and pick you up.
I've always talked very highly of him. You know that.
You have not.
I never said a word like Okran has about how his wife dumped him and how she's taken all his money and his credit cards and blown it on Ric Flair and having a ball and he's in the nut house and the guy's losing it and he's a moron. I would never say that. That's Okran talking, not me. He's a very well-respected man as far as I'm concerned. That lunatic there.
Macho Man Randy Savage and the Barbarian. Randy Anderson. Would you stop, please? Randy Anderson is the referee here.
You know how to get a job as a referee here at WCW?
No. How you
Change
doing?
your name to Randy.
Macho Man Randy Savage. How about that? A man named Randy attacking referees like he's doing.
$50,000 they laid on him. I think he'd learned by now.
Actually, it's probably not enough. Side of the head. The Macho Man on the attack. Look at the aggressive nature of the Macho Man.
I was on a flight the other day. Excuse me, I was on a flight the other day, and the flight attendant asked me if I knew Randy Savage. I know who he is. And he was on my flight the other day to Dallas. It was like a 2-hour flight. And she said he sat there and never had a meal, never had a cocktail, never had a glass of water, nothing. Just stared straight ahead. She says he never blinked. I said, well, he's going through some problems right now. Just goes to show you. This man lives this 24 hours a day. It's not over.
No, that's a good point. It is not over.
Never will be.
Well, it may be for the Macho Man and the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Certainly when you talk about the great issues, the great feuds, the great blood battles of all time in World Championship Wrestling, it's going to go down the one between the Macho Man and the Nature Boy Ric Flair. It's been going on for a couple of years now. It has been intense. It has escalated thanks to the antics of Ric Flair.
Well, Flair has touched every nerve this man has showing. I mean, he got him emotionally with his old lady. He got him in the bankroll. He's got his credit cards. He took the title from him, trying to destroy the man's career, and then flaunting all that in front of millions and millions of people all over the world. Savage is just a loose cannon.
In the corner.
Oh!
The Barbarian sends him down with a head of steam.
Savage will never quit. You can pin him. You can outsmart him. You can make him make mistakes. You'll never see that man quit. So Barbarian better do something to pin him. He won't quit.
Clothesline. A cover 1, 2, only.
You know, Savage right now is not even thinking of the Barbarian. He don't even know who he's with in there. He just knows he's going through another day without getting his hands on Ric Flair. Or whoever else he hates by now, because his man is full of hatred.
There you see our great fans, and I mean, this is the hottest place to be. Actually, in the middle of summer, it's the coolest place to be at the Disney MGM studios.
Well, thank you, Willard Scott.
Abdominal stretch applied. And the Barbarian, look at this raw power by one half of the Faces of Fear. He may pick him up here. Has the arm hooked. He's got him up and down.
And that man can beat Savage. Come on, referee, count.
2 count that time. One of the trademarks of the Macho Man Randy Savage is his perseverance. One of the toughest. He can take a licking. And as the old cliche goes, keep on ticking. And
kicking.
And kicking in. The Barbarian, one of the strongest, most powerful men ever to take flight in WCW. Look at this.
Wasting a little bit of time there, though, Tony.
Yep. There he goes.
That man eats fish raw. Do you know that?
Yes.
He eats the heads off fish.
Good. And a pickup and a slam down by the Macho Man. Randy Savage going up top.
That arm is still bothering because he couldn't get a good slam in on him there. He could barely turn him.
He went up for the elbow, and the Barbarian yanked on the top rope. And that has changed the complexion of this match and may give the Barbarian the win. He's got him by the waist. Let's see if he can get him over. Yes!
Oh!
How high! The Barbarian may have a win here. One,
he's got
two.
him.
Savage kicked out in two. Actually, he was kicking out in one. Got out in two.
I doubt if he even hears the fans. Who knows what's going through his mind? Who knows what goes through the mind of a madman? I don't. I'm not a madman. No, I'm not deranged. Well, I have my own way of looking at things in life a little differently, but
yes,
I'm not like Savage. I don't live, breathe, and hate like this man does. Well,
yeah, you hate all that.
I had an uncle once that forgot my birthday. But
repeated headbutt sent the Barbarian down. Savage, the Barbarian prone, connects.
1, 2, 3.
How about it?
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, Macho Man.
Say what you want to about him, Brian, and I know you have. He may be a little sideways, but he is still one of the greatest in the world. What a win it was for the Macho Man over one half of the Faces of Fear, the Barbarian, this week on Worldwide Wrestling.
You know what I'm talking about, Savage, Tony? And all the cute little innuendos I say about him is just for my own amusement.
Oh, yeah?
This man is definitely one of the tops in the history of this sport. No counting that out. I just don't like him personally because he's nuts. I don't like people that are nuts.